Haven, good morning, and I hope you got your cup of coffee and you're ready to go for the day. So let's get right into this. I got another movie coming at you that I analyzed and picked apart. I got some notes. So this one is Divine Influencer. And if you're ever trying to get raw material and you're an influencer and your mind is just kind of tapped out of ideas, watch influencer movies because I'll tell you what, you'll get some really good ideas. So let's get right into it, shall we? First off, she talks about another girl not having no style when in fact everyone's style is unique and it suits them. So that was a clickbait moment, I'd say. I solely believe that if you choose to be an influencer, that you're doing it solely out of the goodness of your heart and not for popularity, likes, or follows, views, comments, or any of that. Um, you do it because that's what makes you happy and content. Now, as far as the old lady that said that's a nice coat, I would have given it to her. If I had that kind of money, I would have just given it to her because that's going to make her day. I was going to say, you know what? This is a really sweet lady. That's a very expensive coat, and she just handed it over to me. You know what? You can't take it to the grave with you. Okay? So I would have said, now it's yours. And I would have given her cash for food. One thing I don't want to become is an influ monster. Secondly, if I had bucks like that, I would have donated to the homeless and organizations like St. Jude and would be genuine about myself and all I ever put out there. Then there was the question, what does it mean to be an influencer? And of course, she said likes and follows and comments and whatever. But I'd say to help others for the better and watching them grow and prosper, and you know watching my empire grow and prosper with all of the content and the videos that I have out there to help other people. My intentions will always be genuine and with passion. Part of being an influencer, I think and feel, is helping others see their potential when they cannot, in fact, see it themselves or too sad to see their successes. Sometimes you make sacrifices because it's for the bigger cause. As it shows, when you take advantage of a good thing, sometimes you gotta go backwards and start from the bottom, from scratch, and all over again to save what you've built. As she's a travel influencer, when life slaps you in the face, it's a wake up call. It is. It is. So, I mean, it was a good movie. But her ways are totally backwards, and she is a clout chaser, for sure, with her influencing. And, you know, throughout the movie, I think she was trying to kind of, flip the tides and kind of change her ways. But to be an influencer, it's not about likes, it's not about follows, it's not about comments, it's not about any of that. Engagement and heart, believing in somebody, seeing something in someone that they don't see at the moment because they're in the raw, A travel influencer, that's really interesting. But because of my situation, I'm pretty limited. That's not an option for me right now. Although, I am going to be doing van life in my future, in my next life. After we move, I'm going to be doing van life. So, that's when the travel influencer will come in because I'll be able to see and experience a lot of things. And I want to put on the side of my sprinter, Courage Haven. And maybe I'll be able to meet people when I'm in the van life scene. And I know people will be excited to say, hey, it's Courage Haven. That would be awesome. So I'm really waiting for that time in my life to come. I gotta save up money to get a van. It's like 25, and I'll get there. I will get there. But if you're an influencer, there's a lot of influencers on here, and I watch your content, and there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. I appreciate every single one of you. This is for the influencers. I appreciate you all. I appreciate what you're putting out there. I appreciate the word that you're spreading because these people need it. They really do. We started doing this because of how we felt some sort of way, or our lives, or our journeys were just kind of like mangled, and we had to get out of that mindset of where we were at. So, in my opinion, we chose to help other people and to spread awareness and to spread the word and to make goofy TikToks and stuff like that just to show, you know what? You can be happy for a day. You can smile. Because when we were in that raw, we didn't have that. We didn't have those people to tell us, you got this, Or if they did, we wouldn't really believe it because we were just like so confined in our minds that we're just like, we don't want to hear this right now. Keep doing what you're doing because you're gonna make amazing things happen. I'm trying to. But hey, each day is new, right? Each day is a new beginning. Each day is a fresh start. So live your best life and make sure you recognize those people who are less fortunate, or maybe they're not doing really good. And they save face and they say, I'm great. Everybody matters and everybody's mindset matters. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful morning. And peace out.